Greetings and salutations, everybody, and welcome to a kind of compressed episode of the Glitched Out Gaming Report. That's right, I was unable to really get an episode fully done this week, so we're doing a mini episode of the Gaming Report this week. I'm just going to talk about what I've been playing, and we're going to go through the games of May. That's right. So first off, what have I been playing? Well, I got to test out the Marvel Heroes Omega beta. Seems fun. Seems a little tiny bit empty, but I'm sure that it'll get better. Other than that, love playing as the Punisher in a top-down Diablo-style game, so I'm looking forward to playing more of it. Maybe more of the beta. I think the beta's still on the go anyway. If not, when the game fully releases, I will be trying to dive deep into it. Probably will not be spending any money on it though, unless I really, really want a different costume. But other than that, the only other thing I've been playing is Persona 5. I got up this morning, May 1st, when you're listening to this as well, and I finished up the 5th palace, so that's out of the way now, and I'm just building up some characters, social stats, that kind of deal. Either way, absolutely loving the game. Really, really good. I think I'm 60 hours in now? Somewhere between 57 to 60 hours. Around that. But it's great. I'm loving it. Game of the year right now. But with that saying, game of the year, let's go over the games of May. This is the main reason why I wanted to get this mini episode up today, because I wanted to go through the games of May to see what you guys are going to be picking up. What am I going to be picking up? Nothing? Who knows? But anyways, let's go down through what is releasing. So tomorrow on the 2nd we have the Kaluja Effect coming out on the PlayStation Vita. Ooh. On the 3rd we have the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky the 3rd releasing on Windows. On the 5th, we have Prey releasing on Windows, PS4, and Xbox One. And World to the West for Windows, Mac, Linux, PS4, Xbox One, and even the Wii U. What? Moving on. On the 9th, we have Birthdays The Beginning releasing on Windows and PlayStation 4. That is a NIS game, so I've got my eye on it. I'm not picking it up right away, but my eye is on it. We have Butcher, in all capital letters, releasing on the PlayStation 4. Loco Roco Remastered for the PlayStation 4. Strafe for Windows. Then on the 10th, Butcher gets its Xbox One release. Then on the 11th, we've got Minecraft making its way to the Nintendo Switch. That'll sell a couple more units, or copies of the game, I'm sure. On the 16th, the next big day, we've got Farpoint releasing on PlayStation VR. Injustice 2 releases on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Operation Babel New Tokyo Legacy releases on Windows and Vita. And The Surge releasing on Windows, PS4, and Xbox One. Then moving on to the 17th, we have Bokeda Heartfelt Reunion releasing on Windows. Then, on the 19th, we've got Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia, releasing on the 3DS, and Skylar and Plux Adventure on Clover Island for Windows, PS4, and Xbox One. On the 23rd, wow, Darksiders War Mastered Edition finally releases on the Wii U. Disgaea 5 Complete comes to the Nintendo Switch. Now, if you've never played Disgaea, folks, and you own a Switch, I highly recommend it. That game is really good. Disgaea is an awesome series. And we have, oh dear God, how am I pronouncing this one? Utawario Rumawaru. Let me just spell that out for you, folks. UtawareUmono. Mask of Deception, releasing on PlayStation 4 and Vita. I am never going to attempt to try and pronounce that again. On the 26th, we have Friday the 13th, the game, releasing on Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Get Even for Windows, PS4, and Xbox One. Guilty Gear Zerd Rev 2 for PS4 and PS3. And Rime finally gets its release for Windows, PS4, and Xbox One. And I'm sure somewhere right now, Izzy just jumped up and went, "Oh, what?" As some of you may remember from the old podcast. He was really excited for Rime at one point and continued to ask, where the fuck is Rime? Well, Rime finally releases this month. And then on the 30th, we have Star Trek Bridge Crew releasing for the HTC Vive, the Oculus Rift, and PlayStation VR. Ys Origin finally releases on the Vita. And Don't Knock Twice releases for the HTC Vive and Oculus Rift. And under the to be announced section, Battalion 1944 is coming out for Windows, PS4, and Xbox One. So it's a big month, folks. The only game I'm for certain picking up at the moment is Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. Really excited to dive into that. Kind of disappointed that I was unable to get the collector's edition. More so was unable to pre-order the amiibos. So kind of hoping I'm able to pick those up in store on the day. Though it's very, very unlikely, I would assume. And yeah, Ys Origin, I'll probably pick that one up eventually on the Vita. I know Limited Run's going to be doing a run of that game, so I might see if I can get that version of it. If not, I'll just wait for a sale and I'll pick it up on the Vita that way. But a decent month for games, like nothing, in my opinion, that's okay. Let me correct myself. There is nothing that is nothing. We've got a few big games here: Prey and Injustice 2, really big releases. Disgaea 5 is a big release for the Nintendo Switch. So there are some good stuff coming out this month. And if you own a VR unit, you're getting Star Trek Bridge Crew, you're getting Farpoint if you have a PlayStation VR. So there's some really, really good stuff coming up this month. And if I am correct, let me just check the drop that released over on the PlayStation blog. If it will load up here, apparently. Or if it doesn't in the next few seconds, I may just stop. Okay, here we go. Also coming out this week, we've got another Neo Geo release called Last Resort. AFL Evolution. That's a rugby game coming out on the 5th. We've already talked about the Kaluga Effect. Dreamfall Chapters comes out on the 5th. Fallout 4 Total Insanity apparently releases on the 4th. Nog comes out on the PlayStation 4. And there's a physical copy of Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series. Episode 1 was really good, by the way. I can't remember if I talked about finishing that one or not. I believe I did. Super Rude Bear Resurrection comes out on PlayStation 4. Tumbleseed on PlayStation 4. World to the West. We talked about that one, and that's it. So, folks, that's going to do it for this episode here. My pick of the week this week for what is coming out. Let's give it the Prey. Why the fuck not? That game looks interesting. So there you go. That is my pick of the week, and I do apologize for this compressed episode this week. Hopefully, you just enjoyed this little bite-sized tidbit. I should have a pickups video going up on Wednesday. That is the plan right now. If not Wednesday, it will be going up on Thursday before I head out to go see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. But anyways, that's going to do it for me, folks. I thank you so much again for tuning in. I always hate doing this, but I should be doing this, saying hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment, whatnot. I hate doing that. I hate pandering a little bit. But you gotta do it in the landscape these days. Okay, that's it for me. Enough with the dead silence, enough with me rambling on about nonsense. You guys have been awesome. I have been Lord X, and I am glitching out.